actually feel full.
And your friend gave you them?
Well, no, yeah, that's what we had for breakfast. Like, we made a little pitcher of it and drank a couple glasses. All the calories for the day. I had 1,500 calories right there. And the whole bottle of it is only $20. So, like, it's like one of those big protein shake bottles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can order it. It's only $20. And, if you substitute a meal a day, and you can do it, and, like, it's not even, like, a problem. Like, if you substitute a meal a day with that stuff, then, like, you'd save a fortune. And then, not to mention that it's not, like, bad. You're not sacrificing anything. You're probably getting better nutrition than you would if you actually ate something.
I don't know about that.
No, like, it's very...
So what you're saying is a little gel capsule of,
No,
of
it's
soy,
not
or pill or whatever it is.
No, I was using it as a...
So a scoop of Soylent is going to
Yeah.
give you more nutrition than eating food.
Yeah, like, it's incredibly nutritious. It's literally, you don't have to eat food. You can actually survive on that stuff alone. And healthy, very healthily. Just that stuff. Like, indefinitely. It's that healthy for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you can survive, but that's not going to necessarily be like a quality of life, Billy.
No. Like, the only thing people have said is that they miss
Flavor?
No, because it's
Enjoyment in eating?
Yes, that's it. They miss
Chewing?
the pleasure of eating, you know? Like, that's what they miss the most, is the pleasure of eating. But, I mean, if you ate a couple extra a day, drank a couple extra a day or whatever, you could probably even get, chunky on this stuff. But, like, because it's got fat, it's got everything you need in it. And a scoop of it, in some water. And like I said, I felt full all day on it. Like, full. Like, I had a good meal. But, like, the difference is, I didn't sit down and eat some bacon and pancakes and, enjoy the meal. But instead, it's like, quick fix for
Right.
everything you needed to do there, for as far as food goes.
I have reason to believe that maybe food had a little bit more nutritious value because it's food. They can see it as an alternative, but...
Well, the problem is a lot of times what we're eating isn't food. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of times nowadays, unless you go to, like, a health food mart and buy all your shit organic and fresh and eat local.
That's a farce, though, Billy.
It's not really.
It is a farce.
A lot
Dude.
of the shit we eat is not food. Like...
Based on what?
I mean, it passes as food, but, I mean, it's really not. Like, it's garbage. It's sugar and processed sugars and chemicals, basically.
Yeah, but there's no scientific proof that organic food is healthier for you.
Sure.
All that means is that it's free from certain pesticides. Certain pesticides, not all pesticides.
Oh, yeah. Chemical-based pesticides. But
No, that's not true either.
Sure.
Certain chemical-based pesticides are actually allowed for organic growth.
Sure that, and like, organic foods and whatnot are also not, like, refined, like, corn syrup and, things like that. Organic foods aren't any of those. Generally speaking, organic foods are, like, ingredients you can pronounce. There's not very many of them in the product.
Yeah, but what are the ingredients in broccoli?
Ingredients. Well, exactly.
So that's the whole thing. I mean, just because you're eating processed food There's a difference between eating food and Soylent, and there's a difference between eating processed food and just fucking food.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, as I'm saying, a lot of the stuff we eat, like...
Wait, so what I'm saying, though, is...
For example, pizza rolls, or, you know...
Right, but if you're drawing a correlation between pizza rolls and Soylent as two viable alternatives to... Like, it's like... They're diametrically opposed as to what you're consuming. You can't sit here and say that pizza rolls would constitute a healthy diet.
No.
And then...
However, a lot of times that's what a lot of people consider a meal. I mean, shit.
Right, but Soylent isn't necessarily the alternative to that. Just eat broccoli or meat.
Yeah.
Like, chicken is fine. It's chicken. It's a bird.
Exactly.
You chop its head off, you take the feathers off, and you cook it in one of 7 different ways, and it's chicken.
Yeah,
there's no ingredients you can't pronounce unless you struggle with chicken.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, how often is that, the choice of a meal? And, like, you definitely don't do...
Right, but if you're making daily choices of, I'm going to consume pizza rolls and Pringles and cotton candy flavored licorice donuts, then I don't think that you're just going to be like, well, I think I'm going to give it up and go Soylent.
Well, no, what I'm saying now is that, like, a lot of times now, and especially because of how much shit costs, what we end up eating for a meal is not a meal. It's not even, like, food, for example. Like, it's just junk. And we stuff it down and, like, consider that what we've eaten, And, like, it's not exactly the best, choice. Now, for less than it costs for a bag of Twizzlers, which I might have eaten for breakfast, I could have drank a glass of that Soylent and had an actual meal that was healthy and good,
Right, but you could also just go eat food, like, have fish or steak or maybe a hamburger.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the people that are, like, the biggest thing is flavor. They aren't eating fucking pizza rolls and ice cream because it's just convenient and there. They're eating it because it's the taste that they want. So you're targeting the wrong demographic here, Billy, where it's like, oh, I fucking spend my whole life eating fucking fat lard, chicken fried, and, duck feces, and I love it. But I really need to slim down, so I'm going to just pick up a glass of Soylent, because Billy said it's fucking good. I don't think it's going to work, bro.
No.
I think you might want to look at the marketing strategy on that, and maybe reassess your target demographic.
That wouldn't work at all. But, that wouldn't be it.
Like, if there's a zombie apocalypse, they'd probably make the sacrifice, because I don't think you're going to get too many Pop-Tarts, or at least not for very fucking long.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, walking down the junk food aisle and trying to pick anyone out and be like, hey, I'm Billy, and I recommend Soylent as a viable food alternative. And then you're barking up the wrong tree, bro.
Oh, it's actually not bad. And,
right, but not bad and good are far different things.
In a hurry and in a pinch, it's cheap, quick, and
disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting. It's not at all disgusting. Not whatsoever.
You said it tastes like warm milk.
Well, it's because I drank it warm.
I've tasted warm milk. I don't enjoy warm milk. I don't enjoy cold milk because I think it's disgusting. But warm milk on top of that is just extra disgusting. Mm-hmm. So if that's your sales pitch, tastes like warm milk, I'm going to pass.
I drink it warm. To me, I thought it tasted like milk. Devin said he thought it tasted like pancakes.